Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we are doing a broken heart reading for the upcoming energy. So, this is going to resonate for about the next month. Now, if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Now, in these broken heart readings, I look into the energy surrounding you, the energy surrounding your person. We're going to see what's challenging the two of you. Then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into your person's energy, and we're going to see what their perception of the challenge is, what their next move is going to be, anything that's hidden that you need to be made aware of, other influences that may be interrupting or interfering in this connection. Then we'll pull a few cards for the outcome and the advice guidance moving forward. Clarify throughout the message. And then I'm going to pull some romance angels and some island time wellness cards at the end of the reading. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's dive into Scorpio's energy for this upcoming month. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Temperance. And the Lovers. So with the Temperance, the Ten of Pentacles as the underlying energy, Scorpio, this is going to need a lot of patience if you want the long-term outcome that you envision with this particular person. Now, the Lovers here showing up. There's definitely an intense connection that you feel with this person, but I feel like there is a separation between the two of you. The energy surrounding your person is the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups. So this person and the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment energy, but that's also, the nines are a very independent energy, guys. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, all of these cards symbolize doing something alone, okay? Being on your own, being independent, being separate from. The Knight of Rods, the Knight of Wands, is an indecisive card. It's back and forth, it's in and out, it's confusion, it's uncertainty, okay? It's a person who isn't quite sure what they truly want. The Ace of Cups, so a new beginning. I also feel like this person is really focusing on themselves at this time, taking care of themselves, doing things for themselves, finding a balance in their life, building a stable, solid future for themselves. The energy surrounding you, Scorpio, is sadness, is confusion, is uncertainty. I feel like there's some regrets of how maybe you interacted with this person or how things played out here between the two of you. I do feel like you try to talk to this person from time to time, but it's always superficial. It's never really that deep, which for Scorpio energy, you know, Scorpio, you're a very intense, a very deep, a very emotional sign, especially being a water sign. But Scorpio energy is more intense, is the most dominant water sign. The challenge here is there's already been a betrayal between the two of you. I feel like this person has walked away, has maybe even there's a distance between the two of you. There's a sense of betrayal, whether this is them, this is you. I feel like this person has really taken time to heal from this betrayal. Put this in the past. I do feel like this is something that you still hold on to here, Scorpio. Okay? And so when I was shuffling, we had the Moon and the Three of Wands, but this came out when I was focusing on the challenge energy. So there are still some things that are hidden. I feel like you need to get clear on the position that you want to give this person in your life. Okay? So let's clarify this Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands. One point, I feel like you guys had a long-term relationship. You guys were together. You guys have an intense connection. You guys still feel each other's energy even though you're apart, even though you're separate. The Knight of Wands with the Seven of Cups, a lot of options. So you have options. There's a lot of people trying to get your attention. Maybe there's a lot of things, a lot of paths that you can choose at this time in regards to career, in regards to finance. I also feel here, Scorpio, a little bit of a scattered energy, not only in regards to this relationship, but what do I do next? Where do I focus my energy next? And here's what I will say to that, guys. It's easier to see what your next move should be when you know what you want the outcome to be, right? So let's say that your ultimate goal is to own your own business, be at home, have your own store or online presence. So what do you need to do to get to that outcome? Well, you have to start somewhere. You're not going to get to your 50th or 100th video if you don't start with your first. You have to build that presence. And so you first start by networking with your community, networking with people that are around you. And then the word gets out there. More people come, more people follow. That's how really you build a social media presence. But it's more to it than that. Now, in regards to relationship, what do you want the outcome? If everything was perfect, the world was perfect, and you had everything that you ever dreamed and wanted and imagined, what would that look like with this person? Do you want a future with this person? Do you just want a friendship? Is this somebody who you could see like your life with? Or is this a person who is maybe just to pass the time? Maybe this is a good friend. Okay. The energy that's present here, Scorpio, fire energy is heavy, is coming out heavily. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be Sagittarius. You have to get clear on what you want the outcome with this person to be. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. For Scorpio's person's energy, please and thank you. I feel like this person is very nurturing, very caring when it comes to you, the connection, relationships. This person is also very expressive with their emotions, so they've told you that they care, that they still have feelings, but they're taking time with themselves at this time, getting clear on their path, on their purpose, on what they want their life to look like. That's really Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles energy, all of Three of Wands. All of these cards symbolize getting clear on your path, on your purpose. Hermit energy. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Judgment. This is the challenge here, Scorpio, between the two of you. Whether this is you or whether this is your person, someone is still holding a grudge here. And that's what's hindering the growth of the connection or hindering this reconciliation. Okay? Things are at a standstill. There is a lot of regrets, and you can apologize, But really, guys, it takes time to build trust back up in a relationship with a person that we've hurt, or vice versa. If a person has hurt us, it takes time to build that trust back up. It doesn't just happen overnight. So you have to give it time. Let's dive a little bit deeper into your person's energy here, Scorpio. I want to start with what their perception of the challenge is. I do feel like let's just see. What's this person's perception of the challenge? Please and thank you, Spirit. Seven of Wands, Two of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. This person is definitely still holding on to whatever transpired between the two of you, and I feel like it honestly has to do with maybe friends with benefits. I feel like there was a very impulsive energy when it came to that betrayal. Whether this was you, whether this was your person, they are Seven of Wands energy on the defense, right? They have their guard up, still holding on to whatever transpired, whatever took place here with this betrayal. It's like they're having a hard time accepting this. Here's what I will say to that. You can apologize, but don't over apologize, guys. You got to say what you need to say, and then you just have to simply move forward, right? However, if you haven't taken the step to close out this chapter by discussing what transpired, apologizing, and then discussing what steps you think will be helpful, beneficial to the relationship moving forward, and then following through with action, that's really how you would properly apologize if you broke somebody's trust, right? But again, guys, the trust has to be rebuilt here. It's this person's next move. Now, guys, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Scorpio's person's next move, please and thank you. This person isn't letting this go. They're not letting go of the grudge. I do feel like they're trying to work through that energy, but it's difficult for them. They're having a hard time accepting this and moving forward. They do still feel the intensity of the connection. Lovers, fire energy again. We also have water energy coming out with the Page of Cups. Leo with the Strength, and Gemini with the Lovers. Okay? They are trying to accept and move forward, but it's difficult for them. It's like when you had betrayed their trust, it like broke their dream. When the trust was betrayed, however that played out, whether it was you, whether it was them, whether this was like a back and forth tit for tat energy, for some of you, that's how it's resonating. You definitely, for those of you that haven't closed out the chapter, that's going to help, but it's not going to be the end all be all. Okay? I do feel like this person is open to starting something new, but it's going to start very small and grow into something bigger. It's like they're going to be very defensive. They're going to have you on the back burner. No, it's maybe even a little bit of, I'm going to make Scorpio feel like I felt through that process. I will say, whenever the Lover's energy comes up, especially twice, that is symbolic of there being a soul tie connection. So whenever that card comes up, guys, in a reading, that's symbolic. Oh, 3 times, excuse me. Whenever that card comes up in a reading, that is symbolic of there being a soul tie, a soulmate, a twin flame, or a karmic connection, okay? A lot of times with the Lovers, it'll either be a soulmate or a twin flame. The karmic energy is the devil energy, but if you look in the devil and the Lovers, they are very similar, okay? I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but if you put the Lovers card and the Devil card side by side, they look very similar in their setup, the makeup of how the picture is in the card. There's just different angelic beings in the background, and it's like, yeah, you can see one is a karmic and one is more of like a godly divine connection. I do feel like you and this person both feel one another's energy. This soulmate twin flame energy is present for sure. That doesn't mean that you have to choose this path, that they have to choose this path, guys. That's where free will comes in. You have a choice, they have a choice. You guys have to be resonating on the same vibrational frequency in order for you guys to mesh, to be cohesive together. If one is on a different trajectory than the other, it's not going to work. There's going to be a lot of chaos. There's going to be a lot of confusion. So, you guys have to communicate, have a conversation to be able to get on that same wavelength. Okay? Let's tap into any other influences here, Scorpio. See what comes out for this person. Any other influences for Scorpio's person, please and thank you. If there were any third party energy with your person, Scorpio, that's ended, 10 of Swords. This person is doing a lot of their own thing. The 9 of Pentacles. You see how the 9 of Pentacles, she's kind of sitting there by herself, doing her own thing. This person is really trying to heal. They're really trying to work through this betrayal. Because they feel the intensity of this connection, they're trying to figure out why. Why is it like this? Why did we walk away? There's a lot of questioning. Why did we walk away? Why did this end? Why did this happen? How do we make this work? Why can't we make this work? There's a lot of whys. Here's what I'll say. You can have a conversation and talk about what you're going to do all you want, but then you have to follow through with action. Okay? In order to be able to move forward properly in a new direction, you have to close out the old chapter. You can move into a new direction with the same person by closing out the old chapter if you are both on the same page and ready to move forward. So keep that in mind. I do feel like this person does hold on to how this ended or whatever transpired between the two of you. That's bringing up this 3 of Swords energy. So a lot of times that will be like third party, betrayal of trust, lies, deception, things along those lines. Okay, so understand that this person is still holding on to whatever transpired between the two of you. I do feel like there was a lot of fighting, a lot of back and forth energy. Okay, so your advice, guidance moving forward and the outcome, Scorpio. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For information on the rituals that we do here on the channel, for ritual kits, for personal readings, all the information is below in the description box. If you found the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, you can give it a thumbs up, or you can comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So 6 of Pentacles, this is reciprocity, equal give and take. There has to be balance. You guys have to be on the same page in order for this to work, in order for this to move forward. There is a need to close out whatever transpired between the two of you in the past. You need to close out that chapter in order to move forward. Otherwise, it's just going to be a repeat of the past cycle. It's up to you. It's up to both of you, right? You both have to be on the same page in order for this to work. retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And release your ex. It's really up to you. Scorpio, the ball is in your court. I will say this person is holding on to this betrayal, to this ending that transpired between the two of you. So, in order for them to be able to let that go, you have to first close out that chapter properly and then allow them time and space to rebuild trust. This person is definitely feeling abandoned, left behind. It's like it's going to take a long time for this person to get back on track. So make sure that you're ready for that to take place. Okay, for you to go along that path with this person, that healing journey. We have karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment. This person is still holding on to resentment, guys. This person is holding a grudge because of this betrayal energy. So, are you going to be able to let that go? Are you going to be able to focus on work? Are you going to be able to build the trust back up? Or is it too much work for you? That's where the free will comes in, guys. I'm here to present the information. The choice is up to you. So, Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.